and welcome to today's edition of GG News. I'm Alex McNarland. Sony has announced the sequel to 2018's God of War has been delayed until next year to ensure quality. Head of PlayStation Studios Herman Hulst announced the news over on the PlayStation blog, saying the game was pushed to give God of War's sequel more development time. Hulst went on to mention that both Horizon Forbidden West and God of War have been affected by access to performance capture technology and talent. God of War's development studio shared a similar statement on Twitter. They remain focused on developing a top quality game. Though no specific release date was announced, the game will launch next year on both PS4 and PS5 consoles. Counter-Strike Global Offensive now charges players real money to access ranked game modes. Previously, players of the free-to-play competitive first-person shooter had access to drops, ranks, skill groups, and a free way to access Prime, the game's paid matchmaking. Valve said that over time, these benefits had become an incentive for bad actors to hurt the experience of both new and existing players. Now, new players can play the game, but will no longer get XP, ranks, drops, or skill groups, while also removing the free path to unlock Prime. This move comes into effect to theoretically decrease the increased number of cheaters. Injustice 2's mobile developers apologize after encouraging players to fight LGBTQIA+ character during Pride event. The event involved fighting Poison Ivy, a well-known bisexual character from the Batman universe, a number of times to unlock different rewards. Fans were quick to point out that an approach like this suggested that the developers were encouraging violence against LGBTQIA+ people. After the backlash, the Injustice 2 mobile developers tweeted a statement apologizing and a promise to do better. Riot has announced the tactical FPS VALORANT will be coming to smartphones. This announcement comes after the one-year anniversary of Riot's first game in the shooter genre that has amassed over 14 million players. Riot has said the game on mobile will still offer the same competitive experience. This move comes after another foray into the mobile gaming scene with League of Legends Wild Rift, a port of their widely successful MOBA franchise. Fortnite is getting a new visual upgrade next week, and that will require new PC specs. Epic Games have announced that starting with the game's next season, the game will see a bump to the overall visuals for players who run the game on the Epic graphics setting. Epic Games also detailed that players will see new and enhanced graphics, improved post-processing features, and shadow quality. The better graphics also mean that the PC requirements to the game will also see a bump, though the game isn't a particularly intensive game. Atari's VCS console finally launches this month after years of teasing. After 4 years of slow teases, the Atari VCS console will be available to the public starting June 15th. The console hybrid will be available online at the game console's official site and stores like Best Buy and GameStop. All Atari VCS consoles will come with a free copy of the Atari VCS Vault, which includes over 100 arcade and Atari 2600 games, and will also feature a digital storefront. The Atari VCS was originally announced in 2017 when it was formerly called the Atari Box. And now for esports news. The move will see NASCAR provide scholarships to students who are interested in gaming and esports scholastically. NASCAR has announced a partnership with Stay Plugged In to bring a 3-part scholarship series to students in the United States. Over the summer, Stay Plugged In will organize and produce 2 amateur tournaments to compete in front of collegiate recruiters from around the United States. Additionally, as part of the partnership will be a game creation competition, where students will learn to use coding to design games through the use of a coding platform. And that's it for today's edition of GG News. We'll see you next time.